If you're looking for a Prebuilt PC and you're on a budget, this video is gonna be for you. Now, if you have a budget above $1,000, you can watch my video about the best Prebuilt PCs of early 2023 that I will leave in the top right of the screen instead of this one. You will have all the links to these systems down below in the video description. Now, the first PC, it's $600, and honestly, I wouldn't buy a Prebuilt system in today's market for under $600. Yes, maybe you can get a $550 HP Pavilion from Amazon, but it's not gonna be nowhere near the performance of this Victus 15L. This one has the i5 12400 with also integrated graphics in case you're doing content creation, and you get the GTX 1660 Super. And if you don't know, on Amazon you can get an HP Pavilion for $550 with the RX 5500, and the GTX 1660 Super, it's around 30% faster in terms of gaming performance than the RX 5500, so you're spending around 50 extra bucks for a system that is going to perform much better. Now, it's worth mentioning that it only comes with 8 gigs of RAM, 2x4 and 256 gigs of SSD, and this is something that I do recommend you upgrading down the line if you can't do it right now. If you have the budget to make those upgrades, then click on customize and buy and change the storage and the RAM. And if you don't know about components, this system it's a 1080p high settings 60 plus FPS on average system, so at 1080p you won't have any issues with any game. With that being said, I do recommend you searching the GTX 1660 Super in different titles for you to see how it's going to perform on your favorite one. With the next one, it's another 15L, but this time it's a bit more expensive. This one is $900, but you get the Ryzen 7 5700G and the RX 6600 XT. This system is basically much better than the last one for 1080p, but it's also going to be great for a starting 1440p GPU. The 6600 XT is going to hold a really good performance at 1440p, especially in esports titles such as Valorant, CSGO, and Fortnite. But even in more high demanding titles, it is going to be really good depending on the settings. Here you get 16 gigs of RAM, a terabyte of hard drive, and 500 gigs of SSD, meaning that you don't have to upgrade anything right now, and the price I believe is really good for the type of performance that you're getting, not only for 1080p but also for 1440p. Once again, I do recommend you searching the RX 6600 XT in your favorite game. Now, for $100 more, just $1,000, you can get this Skytech Chronos from Best Buy. This one has the Ryzen 5 5600 and the RX 6600 XT, and in terms of gaming performance, it's going to be really similar to the last one, so you can save $100 with the last one, but this one is more upgradable, meaning that down the line, if you want to change basically every single component, you can do it on this Skytech Chronos. And on the HP one, you will need a new motherboard, new case, new power supply. If you're thinking of upgradability down the line, then maybe it's worth for you to spend those extra $100 and get this system instead of the last one. Once again, it's going to be really similar in terms of gaming performance, so if you're looking for the best price to performance and you don't care about touching the inside of the system down the line, then yes, save those $100, go with the Victus 15L, and like I said, you're getting the same performance. Another good point to buy this system as well is the design. You get RGB, a front mesh panel, so if you're really into RGB gaming PCs, then I think this one is going to be the best option for you. But if you really don't care about RGB, then that's not really a strong point to buy this system. Now, it is worth mentioning that for around the same price, you can get another Victus 15L with the i7 12700 and the RTX 3060. And there might be some reasons why you want to buy this PC, and those reasons are either you're a content creator and you really need the power of the i7 12700. So if you're a content creator on a budget under $1,000, I think this one is your PC. And then if you're gaming, maybe you want ray tracing or DLSS technology, which is slightly better than FSR. Now, ray tracing, I don't believe it's a strong point at this price point, but DLSS and the media encoder that the RTX 3060 has against the RX 6600 XT, those might be really important for you. So whether you're a content creator on a budget or looking for an Nvidia GPU, I think this is the system for you. But if you're looking for something upgradable and also do gaming, I think the Skytech Chronos one is for you. And if you're looking the best price to performance, you don't really care about changing the inside of the system really soon, then I think you can save $100 and get the last Victus. So those were my favorite. A bunch of them are from HP, and the reason being is because of the price to performance. Honestly, I've tried to search system integrators at this price point, but those usually have a trash GPU like the GTX 1650. Don't get me wrong, the 1650 was a good GPU back then, but right now I don't think it's worth buying a system integrator with those type of GPUs at this price point. Now, if you got value out of this video, leave a like and subscribe, but most importantly hit that bell button, because I will be uploading the best PC builds for early 2023 2023 really soon. And if you're willing to build it yourself, trust me, you're going to get a better performance for a lower price. So if you're willing to do that and you click the bell button, you will get notified when I upload. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for the support. If you have any questions, let me know in the comment section. I will try to reply as fast as possible. I will see you on the next one.